there's one thing I love is I love when my skin looks like I've applied a thick layer of Vaseline. This glow is just, we are just glowing. Hey guys, so today I am sitting on my living room floor and we are doing a little mukbang. I'm heading out for sundowners with some friends later at this place called Captain's Terrace, which is really dope. They have great like piano vibes, and so I'm very excited. We're going out for sundowners. You need to make sure you eat before you leave the house, and that's exactly why your girl ordered some chicken.
Niaje wadau, jeshi hapa ni matata.
Yeah, pale mtandao bonyeza Instagram Matata Official, YouTube Matata Official. Hakikisha umesubscribe.
Alafu kuna denge fulani hapo hiyo mtaa manzee anatusupport vinoma manzee. Anaitwa Elodie Zone manzee.
Elodie
Zone. Msisahau kwenda pale kwenye kitabu chake cha Instagramu, mubonyeze, yani mufinye Instagramu kwenye jina la Elodie Zone.
As I was getting ready today, I was doing a lot of reflection on just who I am and how far I've come. I'm officially in my mid-20s now. We have hit the 25 mark.
Oh my god.
I remember being a teenager and over 25, I just started the YouTube channel. I remember thinking to myself like, 25 is so far away.
And now we're here.
We're 25. I always wondered like where I'd be in my life by the time I'm this age, and so just kind of reflecting on it was just mind-boggling. Stay away from that cuckoo. The older I've gotten, the more I've pushed myself to stay away from social media. Obviously, living alone, I moved out when I was 23. I've been working, been focused on getting back into school. But I feel like overall, for my age, I've done pretty well. Like, I'm okay. I'm not the richest person in the world, but I have what I need plus more. And I think the hard work that I put in and the mental strength that I've worked on every single day has been such a huge contributing factor. And this cuckoo is getting cold. You know those ASMR videos where they put the whole cuckoo in their mouth? Someone on Instagram was telling me, they're like, I don't know why in Africa KFC is seen as a luxury. Here where I am in the US, it's like a poor man's thing to order. I'm like,
wow.
Number one, you creatively took the time to find a way to diss me because I felt like a KFC chicken and chips. Cool. Number two, Africa is not a country. Number three, you've just managed to insult an entire continent. Anyway, I didn't reply. You can't start fights with people on Instagram. It's not worth it, you know? Guys, and then before we go, we're gonna take a shot together. Not a lot of things affect me emotionally anymore. Somebody insulting me, or somebody telling me I'm not good enough, or just someone attacking me or coming at me doesn't faze me as much. And I think it's because of meditation. I'm just more emotionally detached and more at peace. One of the things I've noticed that still gets to me a lot is, you know, I have a lot of family members still insisting on me going back to school. And I think school for me has been such a touchy topic simply because obviously I started working when I was 16, like 16, 17. I started earning really good money by the time I was 17. Creating content, doing digital marketing, was studying a lot because of mental health and psychology. Like, I've always been ready for the real world. Whereas a lot of people my age at that time still had to finish school to figure out what they wanted to do with their lives. A lot of older people are still pushing me to go back to school because they believe that the degree is the reason I'll be successful. From my point of view, I always fought back because, you know, you go to school to earn money, which I'm earning. You go to school to be able to pay rent, which I'm paying. You go to school to be able to, you know, build your communication and presentational skills and be able to negotiate and talk numbers, which I already do, you know? And so for me, there's always been that fight of, but I feel like I'm so okay. Why do I need to go back, you know? I think why that gets to me is because the specific people that push me to go back to school, it's almost as if they don't think that what I've done for myself is good enough. And to some people, you know, where I'm at might be luxury living. To some people, where I'm at might be the ghetto, you know. But what matters is how I feel. And I feel so happy and content with the woman that I've become and with everything that I'm doing and with the life plan that I have for myself. So, I don't know. But it just makes me feel like it's not good enough, I think. And I'd love to hear you guys' comments, because I know a lot of you, when it comes to parents, aunties, and uncles, like, you could become president and it still won't be good enough. So I think that's something that I've really been struggling, specifically in my 20s. Another thing I've also really struggled with is dating, relationships, boys, all of that. So many people hold things that you may or may not have done in your past over you in your present, not realizing how much you've grown, how much you've evolved, how much you've adapted. You know, me at 17 with my first boyfriend on social media versus me as a 25-year-old earning my own money, you know, doing my own thing. But people always struggle to move forward with you, you know? Especially people on social media. I feel like, again, I could win like a Nobel Peace Prize and someone will be like, but remember that boyfriend she was dating? Huh? What happened? I was like, girl, you're talking about shit that was happening before I even got my first period, okay? Calm yourself down. Okay, I'm giving Maxi some of the chips. The chips are dry. Maxi loves chips. We have to talk about friend goals and friend groups. Yo, we have to talk about friend groups and best friends. When you're in your 20s, expect to see your friend group like once every couple of weeks. Some of the closest friend bonds that I have are people that I talk to like once every couple of months. On God, you can't be seeing someone daily. You need time to work on yourself. Another thing, this thing of like a best friend squad where you guys are like 5, 6, 7, 8 of you and your whole gang is a lie. You cannot tell me that everyone in that friend group has the same relationship and bond. Please let me know if you agree down below. My statement is, best friend groups don't exist. Beef will always start, or crushes on each other will always start, and it will never work out. And number 2, if you have a best friend that's an individual person, you will not be talking to them on a weekly basis. You'll be talking after weeks or even months to catch up. Those are the healthiest relationships. That's something else that is bare facts that I've learned in my 20s. Please ignore these things you see on Instagram. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's so weird because I'm also someone that avoids people that I went to school with. Just because everyone was so mean to me. And I know we let it go because we're adults now, but it's like, I don't know, there's so many people in the world. You don't need to rewind people, you know? I'm actually scared of people I went to school with. It'd be so weird if you guys were seeing this video. Brookhouse, I am scared. Brayben, I'm scared of all of them. I'm staying far away, far away. Maybe if we meet when we're out at the club or something, I'll say hi and like dip. This is a very honest video, huh? I think it's the chicken, it's getting me in a vibe. I wish they put mayonnaise instead of ketchup. In France, we use mayonnaise, not tomato sauce. My legs have pins and needles. Here, come, sit. Sit. Good boy. He's just sat. I don't know if you can see. Cuckoo is here. Wait. See the chicken? He won't touch it. It's right here. Maxi, wait. Wait. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. The last time I taught him that trick, I made him go down where he was laying down, and like I put dog treats like all onto his arm, on his nose, on his head, and I'm telling him like wait, and he's doing like a balancing act. Good boy, Maxi. You know you're so clever. Yeah, I love you. The last thing I feel like I have to say when it comes to your 20s is you need to make sure that every single day you're giving yourself at least 5 to 20 minutes of alone time. And in that alone time, you need to either meditate, you need to journal, you need to work out, you need to do something that is good for your body and your mind. There's so many parties going on. There's so many opportunities happening There's so many negative emotions in people. There's, if you're in Kenya, so much alcohol flowing around. There's so many distractions. There's social media, there's parents, there's so much happening in your 20s that if you don't have that time for yourself, you're gonna end up losing yourself in the world. You have to always remember to like stay focused on your inner world in order for your outer world to change. I normally have mine at night before bed, or if I know I'm at a friend's house and I won't have that time, I'll lie that I'm going to the bathroom to take a dump and literally meditate for like 2 minutes. I'll set the alarm or do squats in the bathroom. Find sneaky and find strategic ways to enable that you're doing things for yourself, because the world is so harsh. The world has no mercy, and if you mess up, there's nobody coming to save you. Okay, I want to toast to being hella confused in our 20s, not knowing what the hell we're doing, but making these the best years of our life. And thank you for joining me for this mukbang. Cheers, Papa.
Let's go explore, say the word and we can go. I ain't like none of them capitalist niggas you used to know. Shorty, let's catch a vibe. I know you know that we both grown. You feel the vibe, soul to soul.
Bye.
Cause I'm drunk. Maybe we can roll anywhere. Baby, we can go. It's me and you. Give me a show. You feel the vibe. We soul to soul. Cause I'm drunk. Maybe we can roll anywhere. Yo, what you say, baby? We can go.